sudden and powerful earthquake, causing widespread alarm. The epicenter was located just off the island's rugged eastern coastline near the city of Vigiemos. Tremors were felt in nearly every part of the country, reaching both coastal towns and mountain villages. In major cities, skyscrapers swayed for several long seconds as alarms echoed in the streets. Residents rushed out of buildings and into open spaces, fearing potential aftershocks. In Taipei, the capital, elevators shut down automatically while traffic signals blinked erratically. Footage from homes showed shelves tipping over, dishes falling, and furniture shifting. Many people gathered in parks and schoolyards, unsure if it was safe to return indoors. Local authorities issued emergency broadcasts urging calm and providing instructions for safety. Train services were suspended temporarily, especially in high-speed rail networks across the island. In rural areas near the epicenter, landslides blocked several roads, leading to isolated communities. Rescue crews were dispatched quickly to inspect bridges, tunnels, and mountain passes. Emergency responders also checked for gas leaks and structural damage in residential buildings. Schools and offices in affected zones were closed until thorough inspections could be carried out. Power outages were reported in a few regions, mainly along the eastern coast and central mountains. Emergency shelters were opened to accommodate families unable to safely return home. In some coastal towns, fishing boats returned early to the harbor as a precaution against tsunamis. Strong aftershocks continued to rattle the region, keeping nerves on edge for hours afterward. Hospitals shifted into high alert mode, with extra staff brought in to treat possible injuries. Engineers began surveying critical infrastructure, including bridges, highways, and older buildings. Surveillance drones were launched to monitor hard-to-reach areas along cliffs and valleys. Religious sites and temples suffered minor cracks, with some statues toppling during the quake. In apartment complexes, residents worked together to check on elderly neighbors and children. Social media quickly filled with first-hand videos showing the intensity of the quake and its aftermath. International news outlets picked up the story, drawing global attention to the island's seismic vulnerability. Local meteorological agencies provided detailed analysis of the quake's depth and origin. Scientists describe the movement as typical for the tectonic activity beneath the Philippine Sea plate. Taiwan lies near the junction of several active faults, making it prone to frequent seismic events. The island has strict building codes, but the strength of this quake still caused significant disruption. Emergency teams used heavy machinery to clear debris and reopen access roads around Hualien. Mountain villages reported blocked streams and landslides that altered the local terrain. Water lines were broken in some neighborhoods, leaving families without a clean supply. Firefighters worked long shifts, checking for hidden damage and securing unstable structures.
我靠，走过了，我靠。
Despite the shaking, communication networks remained mostly intact across the island. Military units were placed on standby in case further rescue efforts became necessary. Helicopters scanned forested areas for signs of stranded hikers or injured residents. Some people set up tents near public buildings, preferring to sleep outdoors temporarily. Food vendors and volunteers handed out meals and water to those affected in remote districts. The government coordinated with local leaders to ensure supplies reached all corners of urban search and rescue teams used dogs and sensors to locate individuals in collapsed structures. Seismic experts stressed that aftershocks could last for several more days or even weeks. People were encouraged to check their homes for cracks and report anything unusual immediately. Tourist spots near the mountains were temporarily closed to prevent accidents or rock falls. Engineers prioritized inspection of dams, tunnels, and reservoirs to avoid secondary disasters. emotional support and psychological aid to those traumatized. Emergency alerts continue to flash on mobile phones, warning of unstable conditions. School teachers reassured students through safety drills and guided calming exercises. Some businesses offered free supplies to families whose homes were damaged during the quake. The spirit of resilience was evident as strangers helped one another throughout the crisis. Leaders praised the quick response and unity shown across regions affected by the quake. Religious groups gathered for prayer and offered shelter in their halls and buildings. International agencies expressed support and readiness to assist with post-quake recovery. Geologists are now studying data to better understand the fault lines beneath Taiwan's crust. Many locals recalled past quakes, comparing this one to earlier seismic events in living memory. While damage was significant, preparation and infrastructure likely prevented greater tragedy. Cleanup efforts are underway in both urban centers and rural areas hardest hit. The focus now shifts toward rebuilding and restoring normal life for thousands of families. Taiwan continues to stand strong, shaped by nature but guided by experience and resilience. This video is based on public information and for educational purposes only. It is not affiliated with